whether the ring had been stolen or merely misplaced.
Wow. That's a good-looking ring.
It is. I can see why so many people tried to claim it was theirs.
Yeah. What happens when they tell you that? I'm sorry, sir, you're lying. Oh, okay.
Okay, I just thought it was. It just looked like the one I lost.
We start with this, Dean, to welcome you to the 10 o'clock tonight. Yes! Have I got a trade for you?
Like the jacket there.
He looks good, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He does. All right, so let's talk about this trade. We've got sort of a weather trade-off here. Okay. Where would you rather be? Central sections of the state, we're in the 80s, low 90s, but we have a tremendous amount of smoke every night that chokes us out as we hit about 6 p.m. Well, as you go out to the east, we have a different set of issues. We don't have as much in the way of smoke, but 98 in Tucumcari for a high, and down across southeastern New Mexico, tomorrow will top out well over 100 degrees. So whichever deal you take, it's not exactly pleasant whether you're in eastern New Mexico.
No matter what.
Oh, yeah, it's hot and smoky, and guess what? Dry for everybody. No rain expected here over the next 7 days. Not a great setup for us. We take you to Grants, where they have seen choking smoke the past few nights at the very least, and really the past week. Incredible shot there. And then another shot here from the Horseshoe 2 fire, which we forget across the Boot Heel and across areas like, say, Grant County. It's been a big-time fire there as well. Not necessarily the Wallow fire, but it accomplishes the same thing. 77 in the metro. Southwest winds for us right now at 7 miles an hour. Relative humidity extremely low. Tonight, temperatures remain very high in the central Rio Grande Valley. Remember, all that smoke acts as a blanket, holds in some of the heat for us. It's not going to be a particularly cool night. And, of course, we'll have that campfire smell going for most of the night. 70s and 80s down to the south. Winds, not a big factor anywhere for this evening, but tomorrow it'll get breezy once again with all the showers riding off to the north. We're just not going to have a shot to do much in the way of rain here over the next couple of days, and three factors are going to keep the smoke going here, but we're hoping this will start to back off. But as this fire continues to expand to our west, that gives more smoke the ability to roll in here on the wings of those southwest winds, and that will continue for us. And also, the stronger the winds, the worse the smoke is for us. Remember, yesterday, winds were about 10 miles an hour. Smoke wasn't too bad. Today, winds up 20, 25 miles an hour. That blows in a tremendous amount of smoke, and we're dealing with it right now. In addition to all of this, in the fire zone, these pyrocumulus clouds, which you've seen from time to time with this particular fire, is key. What you get is the fire starting on the ground. Well, as it heats the air, that air rises in the atmosphere very, very quickly, a lot like you see with a thunderstorm, but even faster. If it rises high enough, you get some lightning strikes out of this deal, so you not only create the wind going into the fire, you also create those lightning strikes in additional fire zones to deal with as well. This is just a fire making its own weather. We continue to have to deal with this in spots as well. Not a good setup. Let's go region by region for you across the four corners. Temperatures for the most part 70s and 80s, sunny and hazy conditions. We're not going to see much help precip-wise over the next 7 days across the four corners with occasional smoke. Lots of smoke across the southwest over the next 24 hours with temperatures in the 80s and 90s. No help on the way with rain, unfortunately. Over to the southeast, just broiler hot. Temperatures well over 100 degrees and winds at 40 miles an hour. If we got a fire across the southeast, that could be just horrific. So we're glad we haven't had any new ignitions there because the fire danger is so high and the fire weather is so bad. 86 Springer, 82 Las Vegas, 94 Santa Rosa tomorrow. Lots of sunshine, but lots of wind as well. Northern mountains, gusty winds too, with gusts up to about 40 miles an hour. Santa Fe, some more smoke over the next few evenings. Meanwhile, here in the metro area and out to the east mountains, temperatures for the most part in the 80s with the smoke rolling in a little more in the evenings. But we're hoping tomorrow the winds won't be quite as bad, so maybe we won't get quite as much smoke across the area like we did tonight.
Any kind of break would be nice.
Yep.
Yeah. Mark, thank you.
We've got a break and then sports.